cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's time again to cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's the number one podcast. The topics of discussion when we broadcast. So all them artificial man jokes, we do it natural from the concrete to a public standpoint. Real, wherever you're from, life is coexisting, but to know the real, you just gotta listen. Wherever you're from, life is coexisting, but to know the real, you just gotta listen.
What up, everybody, and welcome to the 52 Scott Podcast. This is For Women Wednesday. I'm your host, Freddie G, joined by my co-host, K Money, Slash, and Comedian 96. Collectively, we are the Mind of Men. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at 52 Scott Podcast, on Instagram and Facebook, the 52 Scott Podcast, and for all my YouTubers, don't forget to like and subscribe. And welcome to another Women Wednesday. Okay, fellas, I'm gonna start today's show by saying that what we're gonna discuss today doesn't apply to all women, and today's show is not just limited to a specific race. Actually, this is based upon a survey, a group of women from different races. Now, on the flip side of that, we can't speak for all men either when we're giving our opinion, when we're sharing our opinions or whatever, but hopefully our opinions may help the female listeners to think a little differently about what they think men want. So today's show is women think men want this. So for starters, according to this survey of group of women from all different races and nationality, they think that men want slim, skinny women. Now, I know that there's one person on this panel.
Oh, okay.
I know that there's one person on this panel that wants a slimmer woman, right? But apparently all of the women, or most of the women on these panels from all these different races, they think that this is what most men want. So starting with you, Comedian 96, do you agree with what this panel is saying? What these women are saying? These women are saying that they think most men want slimmer, skinnier females. Do you think that that's true?
You know, it's sad. I personally myself want it, but honestly, if I had to grade it as a whole, most men want thick and fine women. But me personally, not me. I'd rather the slim fine.
Slash, talk to me, man.
Man, you already know, man. I need something thick. You know what I mean? And I don't like nothing skinny because it's just not. You know, it ain't. I don't do skinny.
The skinny,
you know
they can't get away. Oh, never mind. It's another show.
I like thicker women. I don't like the skinny women. You know what I mean?
That's what you like. Yeah. Now, what do you think most men like?
I think most men like thicker.
Okay.
Not necessarily the skinny women.
Okay, and back to you, Comedian 96. Mm-hmm. You prefer slimmer.
I prefer the slimmer.
What do you think most men like?
That's what I said.
I know. I just want to hear it
most
again.
men like thicker. But I just prefer slimmer.
K Money.
Yes, sir. My preference is thicker. You know, thick thighs save lives. But as far as most men, honestly, I can't really answer that, bro. I can't really answer for most men.
Okay, think about your circle.
Yeah, look at my circle.
Think about your circle, and pick 10 guys out of your circle.
Okay, then I'm gonna roll with thick. They want thicker women.
Okay. Pick your circle.
Thick, no doubt. Thick, no doubt.
All my circles say thick and fine from the cornbread and the cabbage. Everybody in my circle say that except for me.
Okay.
But look, let me add this. Now, that's now, but I can say that back in younger days, I think everybody sitting here wanted the nice little chick. She wasn't thick.
Yeah, think about it. You think about it.
TNA.
Watch, no.
Love that
Watch,
TNA.
think about it. When we was younger, there was nobody thick on Soul Train. No thick. There was no thick women on Soul Train.
Nah, it wasn't that popular.
They
back
were
then.
slim.
But
they
lately,
no, I'm talking about the women. They were slim.
I mean, they were dancers too, so you
But
had to.
they were off the street dancers, but all slim. So they were picked. They were handpicked from colleges.
Yeah.
So they were all slim.
It wasn't that many thicker women back then.
I think TNA played a factor, man.
What's TNA?
Tits and ass.
Yeah, it plays a big factor.
Yeah, so, man, I think that this panel of women, this survey, I think they missed it. Let me tell you why I think they missed it. They think that men want slimmer women, but I see a lot of women going to get things added to them to make them thicker, right?
Exactly.
Now, on the flip side of that, there was also a survey of men from different races. That was in another room when they were doing this test, right? Mm-hmm. And and they proposed pretty much the same thing to the men. You know what those men said?
What?
They didn't say slim. They didn't say thicker. Those men said healthy. You can be a plus size woman and be healthy.
Yeah.
You just got a little
that size.
I mean, what I mean by plus size, meaning plus size. Okay, so we know that.
Healthy is just another way of saying thick.
Yeah, well, no, not in the standpoint of how we view it as black men.
Exactly.
They're literally talking
About healthy.
healthy,
Physical
Physical,
weight.
physical health.
Healthy.
Right.
Yeah.
So now, believe it or not, y'all know that. Now look at me. Take a look at me, right?
Yeah.
From the naked eye, you wouldn't think I was overweight. But my scale, the doctors would tell me that I'm overweight. Now you look at me, ain't no way in hell I'm overweight, right? But the doctor said, hey, you need to lose a few pounds.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to plus size women, I believe that you could be a plus size woman but still be healthy. Because at the end of the day, if healthy, everybody be skinny. So everybody that's walking around over a certain amount of pounds, y'all are unhealthy if that's the case. I just don't believe that all plus size women are not healthy.
I agree.
So the bottom line is, these women seem to think that men want skinny women, and all men really want, when it comes to this particular deal, it's just, hey, we just want her to be, I just want my woman healthy.
Right.
So I find that interesting. So another thing that the women said that they think that men want, they think that men want someone who fits their idea of a perfect woman. So let me rephrase that so that we all get it. If I ask you, Comedian 96, and I'm not asking you to answer this right away. If I ask you, what's your ideal of a perfect woman? You give me 1, 2, 3. If I ask Slash, what's your ideal of a perfect woman? Slash may give me ABC. You get it?
It's all different.
So based upon your ideal of a perfect woman, these women think that that's what men are looking for. Their ideal of a perfect woman. Do y'all agree that, starting with you, Comedian 96, do you agree that if a woman views you and see you, do you agree that that woman would think that you're looking for your ideal of a perfect woman? Oh, he's just looking for somebody that's perfect, and newsflash, he ain't gonna find it, Do you think that women would view you in that way?
No, I don't think so. I don't think they would try. I guess depending on what caliber of woman. Some caliber woman probably will adjust to what they think I might like. You have some out there that will do that or try to play the game.
So when you're looking for your woman,
Mm-hmm.
are you looking for your idea of a perfect woman?
or as close to perfect, yes, I am.
What about you, Slash? Are you looking for your ideal of a perfect woman?
Well, I don't think that there's gonna be a perfect woman, so no, I'm not really looking for that. My first thing I'd be looking for is, I guess it's more mental for me, as being a perfect woman, and I'm gonna use that as it's more mentality on how she think, how she feel about certain things, and I get that from us just talking, and if it's not there throughout the conversation, it's no point in me furthering. So no, I'm not looking for the perfect, I'm just trying to find the reasons why, it ain't gonna work.
You're looking. Wait a minute. You're trying to find the reasons.
No,
why
not necessarily
it's not
like
going
that.
to work.
Not necessarily that, but that's not what I meant. Let me rephrase that.
Okay.
I don't want to be looking for something perfect because I know that nobody's perfect, and my idea of a perfect woman, I don't think that there is a certain, long as she's got the mentality,
K Money.
I would be looking for the perfect woman that's perfect in regards to what perfect to me that fits my needs. You know what I'm saying? So and I kind of think that's what Slash was saying. There is no perfect person or woman out there, but that would benefit us more is who I would be looking for.
Okay. So let me tell you what the panel of men said. They're just looking for a woman to be herself. Just be yourself. So these women are thinking that men are looking for their idea of the perfect woman, but in actuality, we're just looking for you to be yourself.
So why I think they doing that? They feel like that because this is what their objective is. They going out looking for the perfect man with the money, the house, the car, the clothes, the flash, the trips.
Man, I disagree with the list of the men because you got to think about it. If you with somebody and say you like a woman that cooks, if you with somebody that don't cook, you that's gonna be a turnoff for that person, don't you think?
I agree. Now, I will say this. If there's a list of things that you look for in a woman, and let's say there's 5 lists of things that you're looking for in that woman, but that woman only meets 3 of the 5, you would have to prioritize what's more important because you still could be missing out on a good woman.
And I feel that those men that took that survey or whatever, I feel they have a list. Basically, based on that comment, they don't have a list. They just wanted what you said,
for a woman to be, just be yourself.
Themselves, so that they just need to meet that one criteria, and I just disagree with that.
Yeah, really, men, we really basically look for cooperation. I think women just make it harder than what it is. We just want somebody who's gonna cooperate, listen, and shit.
Not disturb the peace.
Yeah, that's it. It's really simple.
It may be simple, but I just know that it's more than just one motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
It sounds simple.
So for what those men are saying that they're looking for a woman to be themselves, do y'all think that men, if he's attracted to a woman, he's cool with her being herself? She don't cook, she don't do this, she don't do nothing. She just out in the club, do whatever she do.
If
but
he
just want to
to her,
smash. He's attracted to her.
If he's attracted to her like that, then he'll do anything.
You agree with that, K Money?
If that's a motherfucker with low self-esteem. I think that would let her do some shit like that. In my opinion, that ain't no relationship. That's just,
How does this self-esteem play a part in?
He may have a female that looks, just trophy,
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
yeah. and he's not used to having that type of female. So, you know, in order to keep her, he go let her do whatever she wants and being herself.
And that plays a part with his self-esteem.
I just feel because he's not used to having, he may not feel that he can get another woman like that or look like that.
Okay.
Or maybe she just want to be, you know, a whore.
You didn't have to.
I mean,
It is what it is.
he didn't make her do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but what motherfucker will be okay with,
It's
with
the way you
being with
said it,
somebody
though,
that's
man.
like
It's
that?
just-
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that.
I mean, you put the whole every letter in there. I even heard the W. I'm like, golly.
You know, I mean,
She told you heard the W and the W silent.
Whole whore.
sound like that's what she wanted to be to me. You know,
Okay, now here's something else that that the women mention that they think men want. They think that men want someone who looks good all the time. That's always just every time you see her, she's just gorgeous. She's just made up and looking good all the time.
now you want her to look good all the time, but you don't want it to be makeup having to do it.
Actually, I look for when I look for a girl, I look for a girl in her natural state, no makeup, no nothing.
Right. Which is what I'm saying.
yeah,
Natural beauty
yeah.
is always better than I don't want to see you
Because
made
all
up.
she could do is upgrade. If she just got a little ponytail at the grocery store and she looking good, all she can do is upgrade from there. Because you just came out the house with your little flip flops on, trying to get some cereal and milk for the kids.
You think that men think that way, Keith? That they K-Money, that they look for women who just looking good all the time. That's what they look for.
I think it does play an important role. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we go react first on looks,
right.
on the physicality first. You know, that's what's gonna draw us to them. So yeah,
Okay, now let me tell you what this panel of men said, which
they full of shit.
I think it's a, yeah, I agree with this, because they said they just looking for somebody that want to have fun.
Oh man, like, that's some city boys.
So we don't. I don't care how you look. You ain't looking gorgeous all the time. I don't care. As long as you want, let's go. Let's have fun.
That's a different panel of men, man. What's the age range?
There's no age range. These guys, man, they were. It's kind of hard to determine. Well, to give a good assessment of age when it's dealing with other races.
I got you.
For me,
Yeah.
like I could look at a black person and be like, okay, he look around by such.
Yeah.
And then too, because I'm factoring in that black don't crack. Right. Unless your ass been drinking and smoking and popping pills.
Right.
Okay, so another thing here that women think when it comes to men, that they want to hang out with their friends. That we as men, we want to hang out with our friends all the time.
Rather than them.
So what do you think about that, Slash? When women talk about men and they sit around and they want to gossip amongst themselves, they always want to be hanging out with his homeboy. You want to hang out with your friends all the time. Do you think that's the case when it comes to men?
Nah, I don't think that's the case. I think if the woman don't know how to treat the man, maybe he want to be away from her more than he would if she knew how to treat him or something it is he don't like about her.
Okay, K-Money.
Nah, I don't think that's the case. I mean, it's not the case, but I think if women had something to occupy their time to where they both had their own separate me times, there wouldn't be a issue. But if it was a female that didn't do anything, then yeah, I could see that being an issue.
What about you, Comedian 96?
To piggyback off of what Slash said, if it's a woman that got an attitude, always nagging, he want to get out the house, possibly. But for the most part, no, especially not me. I'm always trying to get some, so I'm going to be with her most of the time.
Okay, so I'm going to share with y'all what the panel said. I actually agree with the panel. And K-Money, you actually almost hit the nail right on the head for the most part with the panel. And I actually agree with the panel. The panel says that they want both of them, meaning the male and the female, to have their own independency. So, hey, yeah, I like to kick it with the fellas, but you know, you should have some time to kick it with your homegirls too, or do what you do.
Right.
We come together, we can we could do our stuff together, but don't think I just want to always hang with my friends. It's not that. It's just that, hey man, I want to be independent to do some things with my homeboys too.
Yeah, you gotta have
And
that.
you be independent, do some things with your homegirls.
If that's
And-
what you choose
yeah,
to
if
do
that's
with
what
your
you
free
choose to
time.
do with your free time. And you know, so but we come together to do what we do. So I found that that's interesting. So here's one that may be a little controversial. Women think that we as men are looking for someone we could rescue. What do you think about that, Slash?
Nah. We don't want to rescue nobody.
Nah.
So in other words, Comedian 96, they looking for you, Captain Save.
No, I ain't got nothing. I ain't trying to save no hoes to be saved. But I know where they probably get that from. There's a lot of podcasts that say I wouldn't take a woman that already has it together, has money. I'd rather take the girl from McDonald's. That's probably what they're getting that saying from. But there's a saying for that because a girl with money, she's already been there, been places, been everywhere, so there's nothing you can really show her. To whereas a woman that's working at McDonald's or Chick-fil-A or whatever, they haven't been anywhere, haven't done anything, so they can appreciate the things you do. So they're getting it kind of misconstrued, but nah, I don't agree with that.
What about you, K Money?
Nah, I definitely disagree with that. I just feel like that looking for a headache to try to be saving somebody all the damn time. Now, if I just happen to meet a female that's in a certain situation, depending on when I found out she needed saving, would determine whether or not I jump ship or not. But again, that's my choice, and it all depends on when I found out. If that makes sense.
So I'm gonna share with you guys what the panel says, and I actually agree with the panel. So the panel says that they want a strong woman who can take care of herself. So
A strong, independent woman. Okay.
no, I didn't use the word independent. You used the word independent. Hear it again.
Right.
Hear it again. The panel said they're looking. They would want a strong woman who can take care of herself. Now, it doesn't mean that she's not submissive, and would allow you
but
to be the male figure that she's chosen. What the panel of men is saying, and I actually agree with the panel.
The problem is strong.
Let me finish what I'm
woman.
saying.
Let them go together.
Let me finish what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
I actually agree with the panel because at the end of the day, everybody know, if you're an avid listener of the show, everybody knows that I'm married. At the end of the day, I'm here shooting this show.
Right.
I don't have no worries about my wife being able to take care of herself because she's strong enough to do so. She's able to do so. And so I actually agree with what the panel said, that they're looking for a strong woman who can take care of herself. And it doesn't mean that that she can't be submissive to a strong man who's willing to take care of her and to look after her. It's just that, hey, when I'm gone, I don't have to worry about her being strong enough, not strong enough to take care of herself. And I think that, for me, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for somebody that's able to take care of herself when I'm not around or when I'm not there.
I would hope that anybody would want an adult, because that's what adults do, take care of themselves.
I mean, you can still have a female or a woman, same thing, that's strong and still needs saving,
Yeah,
here's the thing.
That could be a diamond in the rough, Don't let just because she needs saving.
She just got a
be a
strong
reason
mindset.
that
Yeah,
you wouldn't fuck with them.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I get the part. Like, women think that
We're looking for
that
someone.
we're looking for someone that we can save, we can rescue.
And the panel
And what
is saying,
men are saying is that no, we're looking for a strong woman that can take
Okay,
care of
yeah,
herself.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with the
Yeah.
panel.
And so
I do too.
that's what I'm saying. I agree with the panel.
Yeah,
I agree with the panel now.
Now you can change your
I
mind.
changed my
Comedian
mind.
96.
How you not
Okay.
agree with the panel on that?
You said something else. Why
Well, you
did
talk
you?
me. You talk me. Okay. You can
Somebody
be
talked
convinced.
you out of it.
No, ain't nobody. And who over here talking to me?
You said he
Oh,
convinced you
in my head. Don't worry about it.
That take a lot of work to do.
in your head to be convinced.
So we're all in agreement with
Right.
the panel now.
We all in agreement now.
Initially, we wasn't.
Exactly. I still don't. I disagree with the word "strong" with the woman because it goes back to the old nursery rhymes. You know what I mean? The women, the girls was sugar and spice and everything nice, and boys was
When you
tails,
think-
snails, puppy
I'm
dog
cu-
tails.
I'm curious.
So when you put "strong" with the woman, it's just
I'm curious
It's
to
like
know
what they call
how
it,
do you associate the word
I-
strong when it comes to men? I'm curious.
strong man.
No, you're doing something with your.
Sweet
You're doing
woman.
something. Hold on. You're doing something with your arms. Tell me what you're associating when it comes to strong.
Strength,
So physical strength.
pretty much physical.
Okay.
and-
So you know that a woman can be mentally strong.
yes, I do know
So
that.
it's how you interpreting the word strong and how you're looking at the word strong, because when I view the word strong, meaning, hey, I have a mentally strong woman that's
Yeah.
capable of doing X, Y, and Z.
Right. Well, women are thinkers already. Anyway, they are naturally, mentally strong over us, and we just don't want to admit it.
No,
So
well, that's not true.
that is true.
I
Very
agree
much
with
so.
you, Slash.
That
That's
is
not
true.
true. That's not true, Cyrus.
Okay,
I'm
see
sorry,
that what?
Comedian
Okay,
96.
okay.
That's not true.
Okay, don't worry
Say
about
that
it.
again, Comedian 96.
I just feel that women, not all, most of them are better thinkers than we. Thinkers.
I disagree.
I disagree.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Not to say that some of them are not great thinkers. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. But
I
think us as men, and I'm not trying to sound like I'm being
If she's a,
Right.
let me clarify this. If she's a great helpmate, right? If she has that in her system, I could think of something. I could say, hey, give you a good example. Y'all know where I live at. Hey, I want to go across the way to McDonald's, right? So I'm gonna think to just go on the other side of the Beltway. But a woman would just say, hey, there's construction. So go this way, that way, that way. Oh, you know what? I didn't think about that. You feel me? I think
You
honestly
use the word most women.
that's what a helpmate type woman. A helpmate type woman. I'm not saying all. I didn't say all. So I'm just saying most women think about the stuff that we do not think about.
I disagree.
Yeah, I totally disagree. I think it was
So
just the other way around.
So think about this, Freddie G. You're married. Mm-hmm. Have you ever had a situation that you was like, I'm gonna go do this, and then your wife say, but think about this, baby. What if this? You be like, oh man, I didn't even think about that. I know there's been a situation. You see what I'm saying?
So I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
That doesn't make them
That-
better.
that-
That's why I say a helpmate
Li-
type wife.
listen what I'm saying.
It can't be every woman. I'm just saying most women that are.
No, you're saying most women
Yeah.
are better thinkers.
are better thinkers than men. I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and to answer your question, yeah, there's moments to where she thought of something that I didn't think of.
Mm-hmm.
She has her moments. I'm not saying that I'm a total better thinker than her, but I will say this. I have a problem with the word most that you use.
It's the way you
And-
phrase
Maybe
it.
it's the way I'm saying it.
It is the way you say it.
Okay, so maybe we'll visit that another day. We'll visit that one another day. Probably the way I'm saying it.
At the end of the day, man, what women think men want is subjective, and it applies to individual men. At the end of the day, man, pick who you pick. Just hope you pick the right one. This includes another dope episode. Tune in tomorrow for Think Thursday. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at 52 Scott Podcast on Instagram and Facebook, the 52 Scott Podcast. And for all my YouTubers, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Remember, the only way we grow is if you let them know.